I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one to get retarded. Get the party started, yeah, get the party started. Yeah, so let me get up on it, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up, I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup, we bout to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud, sounds like we're sold out. In front of a whole crowd, we lose control now. Y'all take this shit too personally, everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me, everybody wanna be working with me. And I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe to find out who you wanna be. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me now. I don't give a fuck if you got a college degree. Did you learn anything? Really worth anything? 200 grand later and we're not even working. Student loans worth more than what we're earning. Best lesson I learned is to keep on searching. Find your true passion and get to work. And better take action or you end up serving. Yeah, that's a fact. So you better clean up your act. So you better grow yourself a sack and tell the world they can suck on that. Don't come back, pack your bags. You take a trip and don't relax. You hit the switch and just attack. You find your niche and make some racks. Don't hold back. Everybody wake up, it's time to break up with the life you made up. It's time to trade up, live the life you want now, a life you don't doubt. I could give a fuck how, just figure it out. Wake up, man, this life is a blur. Everyone's got an opinion, so which one you prefer? Cause I'll give you one that's coming from an entrepreneur. Don't give up on your dream if it's what you deserve. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me now.
Alright, guys, we're back for now. We'll see how long we go for, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Today was a long day. A long and painful day. Like, it started off good, and then I just ended up being in a lot of pain. So I'm still not great, but I wanted to stream because I was like, I don't know, I'm so excited with the progress we're making and stuff. Yeah, I'm actually very tired. So I don't know how long we're gonna go. I just kind of want to at least move on to the next one. I finished the war table missions and everything. So I know we get some more. I don't remember how, like, the time on that, but I don't know. Like I said, we're just going to play it by ear. We're just going to see what happens and how long I can go for. Let's go. I kind of want to at least do this, right? That way everything's going, we could still be gathering coin. We'll do the pursuit with the least amount of time, just in case. Alright. And then let's move on. This is what we got going on. I'm pretty excited. Yeah. Don't push myself too hard. No, I mean, I'm not. Well, I'm gonna try not to. I mean, you know how I can get, especially once I get going. But I'm gonna try to remember. At the very least, like I said, I want to go where we can. Well, we'll probably go a little bit longer because, like I said, I don't think this part, like, it's. There's some fighting, but I think from what I remember, it's more cutscene heavy. So. And then I think, like I said, then more areas open up and stuff like that, so. 8 to 11. I am perfect. I'm at level 11. Well, my character I think was 12, and then my party members are level 11, so perfect.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. Cannot know how you will be affected.
And then, like, if I do start to feel it, I mean, like I said, there's been times where it's just I've done like an hour and I'm like, all right, I can't anymore. So yeah, no, I'll keep that in mind not to push myself. Okay. Oh God.
Templars!
Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
Wow, I just realized that the capture card crashed, so everything that just happened wasn't seen. Or at least it looks like it crashed on my end. Maybe... Yep, alright, well, like we didn't go that far. I'm just gonna shut the game. I'm just gonna stop it. And then we'll just reload it. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, fun fact. Now that I finished like the one where we recruit the mages or the Templars, if you go the mage route, you actually get thrown into the future. Like the dude was messing with like time travel or whatever. To actually get thrown into the future, so you discover like how we discovered with the champions in the captain's room or whatever room we were in, the assassination plot for Empress what was it, Celine or something. Basically we find that out on the mage side because we travel into the future. So that's what I meant to tell y'all the other day as well. Hold on, I'm just waiting for this thing to... Alright. Yeah, this is not a good start. Like the capture card, that's the third time it's crashed. This is the first time on stream, but when I was trying to test it, and because what I've been doing, if I can remember before stream, you know, I go to make sure everything can be seen. And it already crashed, and I was like, okay, so I did that, whatever. I waited like literally a few seconds and it crashed again. This is the third time it's crashed. I'm like, this is not a good start. All right. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I almost was like, maybe this is the side I shouldn't stream, being like as tired as I am right now, and just, you know, how I was hurting like almost all day and everything, and then like capture card had crashed twice, like in a matter of seconds. I was like, is this a sign? But then I'm like stubborn, so I'm like, nope, we're gonna go, and then it crashed, and I'm just like, well, damn. So I was gonna set someone to gather coin, just so as we go through everything. Okay. Let's try this again.
The Templars are ready, Harold. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. You cannot know how you will be affected.
Templars!
Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
Templar's confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates.
I knew it was too easy.
All right. So this is what I want to make sure. I want to make sure I save whenever I can, just in case, because yeah. I mean, y'all see why, but
Celebratory drinks are on hold.
just a bit.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
If someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
There's our last companion.
Ah, I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. My name is Dorian Parvis, and I bring grave news from Redcliffe. An army of rebel mages right behind me. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. That, the Elder One. They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Soldiers, gather the villagers! Fortify and watch for advanced forces! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Okay, so yeah, so fun fact, if we didn't save the Templars, like if we went for the mages, and it would be the Templars, as you saw in what Champions of the Just, how they were being forced to basically eat red lyrium and everything, so that's basically what happened. They would have been corrupted. And basically the same thing is with the mages right now, through the Venatori. Yeah.
Almost ready.
Oh.
Keep them off us.
But yeah, it was in this case they were the mages are also kind of like corrupted through like the Venatori and stuff. And when I mentioned like the time travel, that's how like when we showed up and they were like, hey, nobody knew we were coming. And when like the former Grand Enchanter, she was just like, when we were like, you invited us, and she was like, no. And so that's how it was all like, you know, we were like, that's suspicious, right?
Them back. We're ready to fire.
Like how we were like, that's suspicious that, you know, she invited us, she has no memory of this. And then like the Venatori were literally there like 2 days after like everything happened. It was part of that whole time travel thing. Yeah. Also, fun fact, since you won't see it, but if we were with the mages and we didn't see the Templars, the leader of the Templars is Samson, who you might remember from previous from the previous
Get this trebuchet firing.
Dragon Age. Is it this way or was it down there? No, I think it's down here. No, I want this. Oh no, it is up there. Oh well, there's a path that leads up there anyways. And yeah, so when we were given that note by Felix, if we had went to the Chantry or whatever, that's where we would have met Dorian. Felix was helping Dorian or whatever, and that's where we would have met Dorian, who would have kind of filled us in more on the whole thingy thing.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Excuse you. Ah. Like I want to live. No. How did he pronounce his name? Pavas or something like that. Ah, would you stop? Stop. Let me, Cassandra is okay. They said, oop. And there goes the capture card again. Anyways, they were basically just like, okay, everyone to the gates. But first... Everybody has a healing potion? Hoo-hoo, perfect. Just... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what happened to Varric? He didn't get his healing potion? Dang it. Alright, well, let's top him up. Alright. There we go.
Just grabbing essentials.
me save. Oh, hey, look, there's another one. Perfect. I'll take that too. Ooh, I forgot some loot. Not be like, oh yeah, everybody to the gate. But just a moment. Oh, there's some more loot. Hold on. Oh look, there's some more. Yeah, I get it, Colin. I'm coming slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Oh look, see, I'm not the last one in. It's fine.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Haven must evacuate to the Chantry!
Alrighty. Oh, what the? Get down from there. Or, I don't know, freeze up there, whatever. That's rude.
Good work, Harold. Protect the Chantry.
Okay, we can save. This is why I'm saving, because I'm trying to... You have people that you'll be able to save if you get to them on time and stuff like that, so that's why I'm literally like, okay, I'm trying to rescue everyone. I also remember where they're all at, so, you know. Oh, that's... Right.
Hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. I'm coming.
I can't. Someone help me. About time. Let me out of here.
Alright. Hurry up, dude. Not me being all patient. He was injured. But I'm just like, get a move on. Get that adrenaline pumping. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Oh shit, the fuck, Cassandra?
A survivor!
Okay, let's go.
I knew you would come.
Let's go. Move it, move it, move it. Yeah, she got out. Okay. All right. This one I find kind of hard because you really have like no room for error.
Our Lady is with you, Herald. Thank you.
Help me! The fire will explode the pot.
Okay, move it. Let's go. Okay, good. She's alive. Somehow. But yeah, if you rescue her first and the dude dies 100% all the time, she's iffy.
A survivor!
Sometimes she'll die right there. Other times, like...
Need some help here.
She lives like you just saw. She got out with no issue. Don't mind if I do. Y'all are somewhere over there, right? Yes, got y'all.
Didn't expect this from you. Thanks.
Oh, look, there's another.
We've rallied everyone into the chant.
Okay, but let's might as well top up because we have another supply catch here. Ah, there's the other one. Was there something behind here? I thought there was. Okay, yeah. So we got everyone. Moving on then, let's go.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter! A brave man. He stood against a Venatori. Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance. There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
Oh yeah, and I meant to also say, it goes without saying, of course, but when we met Dorian, had we went with the mages, then that would have been Cole who came to warn us.
If you have any idea why he's after me, I'm all ears.
Besides taking the Templars, I've no idea what would incur this much rock. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. We turn the last of us to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
This is not survival now. The only choice left is how spiteful we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
A Converian army stopped them from following. But that thing is flying.
You have been his target since you took the Templars. So long as you're here, the rest may be beneath his notice.
Leaving you no escape. Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
If there's one thing I know, it's how to get an asshole's attention.
Love that. No, thank you. Actually, it does remind me though. Oh, hold on. Put it up. I picked up another staff. How does that? Oh, I think that's what I picked up. Eh. But it drops my health a little bit. I'm not gonna worry about that then. Ability damage. Oops. Okay, those are all that. Alright. Wait, what? What is it? Oh, it's pinging that little. I was like, what is that pinging other than the ladder? I walked the wrong way. There was still loot on the ground. Silly me. Take that, thank you. Do you want to go wait, this way? No. This away. Oh, to be fair, yeah, the trebuchets were over here. I guess I just got kind of turned around since we went through the gate. But there, I guess, technically there could be multiple ones. Well, there were multiple ones. He's just walking on calmly. I'm like, alright, well. Oops, wrong way. Please stop shooting at me. I am but an innocent Akumu trying to save the people of Haven. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to leave Varric alone as well. Oof. Yeah. Oh, good. Look, there's some potions over there. Perfect. How am I doing with health? And potions, I've got 5. I should be able to grab them in the middle. So let's wait until we absolutely need them. Not him looking confused when Varric used his stealth. He stopped like, I could have sworn there was someone just here. Ah. Okay. Leave. Collecting all the goodies. Alright, how are we looking? Potion wise, still looking pretty good.
Everyone ready?
And this dude's just standing there. Alright, there we go. Now he's no longer standing there. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, see, there's Fiona. Stay there a moment. I think she be the last one, so might as well. Okay, Cassandra's good. And you take that. I mean, even if not, it's fine. Who with that? Look at all those fires, torches, guess I should say.
Move! Now!
Enough!
I am, Yanni. I'm tired.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
And guess we'll go aggressive.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
And then I hope y'all remember who Corypheus is.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Geralt. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I to fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own. The champion withered to Vintern, correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed. For I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
There we go. I remember there's nothing to find in here, so.
There. Who's there?
Rift, let's see. So you've gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Focus is a resource that gain each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. And yeah. And here we go. Boom. Bye bye. I don't think I can save here. Yeah, no. I'm pretty locked in, I think, and so I get to the next. Oh no, I can save here. Okay, never mind. I didn't remember that. Can you imagine, like, fucking freezing it must be? Look, snow up to, almost up to your knees. Like, fuck, no thank you.
It's cold. Nothing.
Like, I like cold, but damn. It'd be too much. Like, I changed it to the alpha for the principle of it, except I sold everything to clear up my storage. I got nothing. Nothing but mountains. Like, and then, yeah, now that you look at it too, it's night too. You know it's fucking cold. Keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, moving. I think I'm almost there.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hopeless.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They are uncertain where. And there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure. What we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course. And the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, the winter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as dustborn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness, nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
If the enemy is still out there, these questions don't matter. We need soldiers, weapons. Corypheus doesn't care what we believe.
Corypheus will care. The best answer to powerful lies are certain truths.
word. The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. The faith is hard-won, Lethaline. Worthy of pride, save one detail. The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, set to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is Elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Even if we defeat Corypheus, eventually they'll find a way to blame elves.
I suspect you are correct. It is unfortunate, but we must be above suspicion to be seen as valued allies. Faith in you is shaping this moment, but needs room to grow. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Fight my shiny metal ass.
Hey, Birch.
Scott.
I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning anyways. Pretty sure I'm winning. I'm like 45% sure I'm winning.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
You're offering this to an elf? Are you quite sure you know what you're doing?
I would be terrified handing this power to anyone. But I believe it is the only way. They'll follow you. To them, being an elf shows how far you've risen, how it must have been by Andraste's hand. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
How you doing, Birch? Like, I feel like I literally just started streaming, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go because I am exhausted. Like, okay, just, yeah, no. I had a long day, so I'm like exhausted, but I was also being like stubborn. And I was just like, no, I want to stream, and then I start like stream, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm tired though. Now I'm just trying to get through like the cutscenes or whatever. What news? What tea? What? Oh my god, what? What? You can't just leave me there. The what? No, because I've streamed this late before. I've streamed later than this before. What, like the other day I streamed until like 4 or 5 in the morning. I accidentally did a 10-hour stream is what happened. I was determined to finish Dragon Age 2. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm here at the end. I mean, to be fair, I also had technical difficulties, and my stream crashed like 3 times, and I had to work on that and bring that all up and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I streamed till like 5. No, today was just really long. I mean, I've been up since like 7. I was up like since, no, maybe more like 7:30. So I'm just tired. Yeah, I've been hurting a lot today. It sucks. So I couldn't really sleep either because I was like, man, I'm tired. I was like, I'm gonna try to take a nap, but I was just hurting so much. I was in so much pain, like I couldn't even, like my medicine wasn't even helping. I'm just like, oh, this fucking sucks. All right, let me see. Example of the mage. I'll do it because it's right.
This isn't about a greater message. We have an enemy and we have to stand together.
Heyo.
Do what is right. The Inquisition will fight for all of us.
People approved.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have. And soon the world. Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
I am officially Inquisitor. Yes.
So this is where it begins.
crusade began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Let's see.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god. He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all. Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean? It would mean the beginning of another Blight.
We've seen no Darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Hey, Layla. I see. You waited till after midnight to pop in. Is that for a certain reason? No, I'm just too bad, because I already sang you happy birthday. Oh, I was gonna ask, did you take pictures with your birthday dress? If you're wearing your birthday dress, your auntie wants to see them. Or is that for like tomorrow or something? Yes, okay, send me pictures. I want to see you in your dress. Okay,
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Selene.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
But excuse me.
You shut your mouth and open your eyes. You see them.
You're so rude. Listen, I know the accommodations probably aren't what y'all are used to. Give me a moment, though.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Right, yeah. Let's talk to all of them real quick. Actually, let's save. I'm thinking.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little badges I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what do I step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to pluck the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Okay, so his pictures. Okay, is it kick her ass? Birch, what's your answer for everything? Hold on. I want to look at the pictures. I'm excited. Oh my goodness! Look at you. And there's my sister in the background. Oh my goodness. Where'd you go? Oh, you look so pretty. Ah, I love it. That is a great dress. Yeah, that's a gorgeous dress. Hehe, that's the one I voted for. Okay, hold on. I'm downloading the pictures to put in my niece album. What can I say? I'm a proud auntie. Alright, let's see.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
You know I'm right though, Birch. What was that other game you were telling me? Kill the shopkeeper? Come on now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, well, see, that almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
And then like Nux is like, oh my god, I have tea, blah 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 blah. I'm waiting for the tea. I even texted him because I was like, what tea? And he was just like, it's crazy. Like, okay, clickbait. Like the YouTube videos, like, you won't believe what happened. It's all clickbait video. Yo. We went to this immersive museum place downtown. Okay. Oh. Okay. Why are you yelling at me? Birch, come control your man. I'm tagging out. I need the side chick to move in, Birch. Take over. We broke up. No. Who am I supposed to send him to when I need a break from him then, Birch? How could you betray me like this? I refuse to acknowledge your breakup. He said, I don't know. He's like, not my problem.
Maker, you're a mess. Let me have a look at you. Are you all right, my dear? Were you hurt? You look dreadful.
Yeah, I looked worse. No. We're fine. I think Vivian, from what I remember, she looks like the stoic, like... I put on a brave front type thing.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
You bear it well. Good. The troops will take their cue from your composure. Now, let's keep up appearances. You've handled this crisis competently, saving as many lives as you did. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that.
He said he's the Lulu. He'll accept my love eventually. Is this like Baldur's Gate? I mean, it's an RPG. Baldur's Gate was more in RPG slash like D&D style. Keep popping my fingers. Oh, that one hurt. Oh god, that one hurt. Oh, you're welcome, Layla. So I don't know if I would compare it to Baldur's Gate, but it is like it's grindy though in some things, but that's why like a lot of this, like the side quests I do off stream, but like the main quest and things like this I do on stream, so y'all can get like the story. I feel like they're very story heavy, but that's what like Dragon Age like is. It's about like the story and your companions and blah 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 blah. But yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, I mean it's not like Baldur's Gate 3, like when you're like roll a dice for this to see if you do this. Nah, it's just a regular RPG. Twice and haven't picked it up since. Man, I will finish that game. I will. I literally keep restarting it. I get so far into the game and then I'm like, ooh, something shiny. And then I'll come back to it and I'm like, let's just restart. It's so bad. But like right now, because they're like, they said, you know, that the next Dragon Age game, Veilguard, is going to be released this year. So I started Dragon Age again because I've played these games like 50 million times, like the whole series. I started a playthrough on stream because I had never done a playthrough, and I started it like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I just was like, oh, something shiny, so I stopped. And then they announced earlier this year how they were releasing the game, the next one, this year, and I was like, oh shit. And so I picked it up again, and I've just been like trying to run through it. So I finished Origins and all the DLC. I finished Dragon Age 2 like what was it, like a week and a half ago or something, and all of that DLC. So now we're on Inquisition, which is like the biggest game, because this one is like 200 hours, I think, like with everything, side quests, DLCs, whatever. So I'm trying to like, basically I'm speedrunning this shit. So that's why it's like when I have time off stream is when I do like all the side quests. It doesn't help that you have war missions or whatever, war table missions, and it uses real time. So some of these missions, like I think the longest one I've seen has been like 24 hours, and it's a legit 24 hours. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Now there's a mod you can use, but I'm not playing it on PC. So I have it on PC, but I'm not playing it on there, so I can't use that mod. So I'm just like, So I've been doing like those off stream as much as I can as well. Like the other day I had one that was like 5 hours. So I was just like, I did that one right before I ended stream, and then I was just like, all right, I'll check on it before stream. But that's why I always make a joke that right now I'm a Dragon Age channel. Although Nux has convinced me to play the First Ascendant here and there, so I've played some of that too. But primarily, I'm just trying to go through Dragon Age. And then Nux told me, like, what, yesterday, 2 days ago, they said that this month, August, they were gonna announce the release date. So I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, with my luck, watching them be like, next month. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, if that's the case, we're gonna become like a 24/7. There's gonna be like no sleep. We're just gonna be hopped up on caffeine and just be like, give me all the caffeine. I'm gonna be drinking like what, caffeinated tea, because I love my tea. I'll be like drinking soda. I say that, but I'm not big on soda either, so probably a lot of just caffeinated tea. Let's see. Plus new content just dropped and the season's almost here, so I need to do more First Descendant. Yeah, he also wants me to play Once Human with him, which I told him I will, but then I keep getting distracted because I'm like, fuck, Dragon Age though, Dragon Age! Let me see. It's a thing. I'm gonna say, Corypheus will pay for this, damn it.
I'm not going to forgive what happened.
Revenge!
Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. I think you know what needs to be done, my dear.
Oh, there's Blackwall. Let me talk to Blackwall.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
If we see him, he sees us. Yeah.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There is so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
My bed's found. How did I find a bed? Is this where he was? Yeah. Because Sarah was standing right there. Blackwall was there. Alright. Iron Bull and Cassandra.
Demons. It had to be demons. Getting into your head. Messing around.
I mean, that doesn't really make sense. He's like, demons getting their head messing around. It was worth the risk? Or is he talking about what we did at Haven? I'm going to assume he's talking about what we did at Haven with the trebuchet.
What matters is that we defeated it and brought the Templars to our side.
With all these damn demons popping up, I guess we need the help.
Oh, or maybe that's a previous conversation that I should have had with him after we did the Champion to Just. My bad.
Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
I would behave. I would say a little, but I don't remember what happens if I actually talk.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
It was good to get that perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
Okay. And then Cassandra, who was over here.
Good book.
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
Why don't I believe you?
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
I like, yeah, you can still flirt with her, but it doesn't go nowhere. But I think it's funny. Because last time I did it, it was like, you flatter. And she goes, that's not, I didn't mean. She goes, everybody always misunderstand. And then she realized I was joking. And she was just like, she's like, I'm thinking less flattering things now. You said always flirt. Okay.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No.
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Where's everybody else at? I don't remember. Oh no, that's Cullen. Oh, right here. Look for Cole. Yeah, okay.
The order was sent.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looked like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one.
and yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Yeah, let me talk to him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white, pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to. I'm dying. I'm dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes? I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Sustain, help
If you're
us.
willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yeah, sorry, Vivian.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Okay. Oh, there's Cole again.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so probably need to talk to Colin to be fair, but I'm trying to talk to all the companions first. Josephine, Solus, Liliana. Okay, and that's Varric. I guess we can talk to Varric, cause that'll unlock like something else we need to do anyways. Where's that at then? I was hoping it would give me a better. Looks like it's more this way. No, cause it's that way. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, see, I'm going the right way.
How is a place like this ever lost?
Anything to find? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's Varric. Alright. Yeah, save. And then after we talk to Varric, who's left Solus, I think. Oh. I don't know why. I forgot. It doesn't, like, transfer whatever. For some reason, I thought, like, it would just have the one that I did. I think we can quickly make one. Okay. If I can get her hairstyle. It's probably just the hairstyles they have here in Inquisition, yeah. Alright, so we'll just have messy hair. Hair color. And we'll just stay with black. That is part of like the default with the blood swipe. But nah. I'm just quickly going through this. Not gonna mess with any of that. Good enough, whatever. No. The jaw, no. Couldn't have tattoo. I'm like speedrunning this thing. It usually takes you forever because I'm a picky bitch. Be red. Yeah, why not? You really agree with me. He's like, yes, you are. Wow. All right, let me just, so I can really get a good look here. Obviously, we're not going to leave that because that is too much. We'll just do like a black. It'll turn the intensity down some, maybe up there. Okay, I can turn that intensity down too. I was like, holy shit. That's intense. Oh no, that's eyeliner intensity. Hey, how come it doesn't go down? Wow, well that looks more like eyeshadow than eyeliner. We'll just put this black then. That is, I don't know, that looked more like eyeshadow than. Alright, and I'm gonna really use blush. Lip color. I don't know, I'm really liking the teal. You can't really tell. Maybe if we up the intensity. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what? Let's make it bright as fuck. Why the hell not? Let's just, doesn't even look like, oh, I guess I can kind of see the shine. Without any shine, it just makes her look, to me, it just makes her look like you got chapped lips. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. I usually take more time, but we don't got that kind of time.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
No, I didn't use that title much.
Hawk, Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison. Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side. So, then, what can I tell you? Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him. Indeed, somehow, his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again. If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them? It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood. If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more. I appreciate the help. I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor. You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's altered into magic. But he was dead, I swear it. And where did you go after the mages rebelled? I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came. I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him, except this insane need to start a war no one could win. I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take him as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Fenris would have killed himself to protect me. I didn't want to give him that chance. I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me? Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess. We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Alright, and then I have Solus left. Which is, I think he's inside? Maybe? Yeah, he's inside. Say what now?
Here at last, great maker, this fortress
Oh yeah, and then I still have to talk to Cullen and that's right, Josephine and Liliana. They're not really part of the companions though, so it's just like general talk. He said we literally just did that. For shame. Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding requests as noted, partner Inquisition, Lady Montier has ensured our contacts. Quickly replied. Oh, okay, so those are just like, okay, books. Okay.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Hello.
Okay, never mind. I guess I don't have to talk to you. When we know it's Corypheus, I don't think we've talked to him about Corypheus because at the time we didn't know. So let's tell me about Corypheus.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhook.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah.
Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Yeah, but I'm asking you.
You're a mage. You studied the breach, and you seem to have some idea how a bastard like this might think.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
What was in a boss battle? What, Corypheus? Or tell me about the orb.
I would like to know more about the orb he carried.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
Power base? Or no, what will he do next?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Did I ever do a tell me about yourself?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Yeah, do I need a reason? I don't know. To be fair, I respect his knowledge. He's very knowledgeable.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If Corypheus destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Indomitable focus?
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
I'm trying to get through this because I'm trying to see if I can unlock the next conversation thing that happens when we get to Skyhold. But I forgot that I had never did his... Well, I thought I had did his tell me about yourself, but apparently not.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I love the chest hair because that was like a running joke in Dragon Age 2, especially when Isabella was in your party.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either. We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright, I guess technically, I mean, we could talk to Cullen and Josephine. And what do we need? Liliana, who's upstairs. Oh shit, I forgot about Dorian. Okay, hold on, Dorian. Do I have any? No. I'm kind of glad I came up here. I did forget about Dorian.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
She said now that you mention it.
You know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven. You look out for your people. That's a good thing. Is it?
My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We're better than Corypheus.
Boom. Happy to learn your friend's doing well. Schmooples the second is still unhappy about his meal plan, tries to get into the pantry. Had to have a bolt installed, now he whines constantly. The two little ones still a handful. Good news, managed to discourage. She's over visiting every day. Governess, however, infiltrated 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, who uncovered some of the Nightingale's secrets, neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. So he had to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples 2 in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Gardner to take over Nug keeping Sparrow. Liliana and her nugs, I swear. Alright, let's go talk to Dorian on my way back down. Oop, oop, oop.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
Then you're a Magister.
I know it's all the same to Southerners, but no, I'm not. All members of the Magisterium, and thus all Magisters, are mages. But not all mages are part of the Magisterium. Not to imply I'm just any mage, of course, but let's not start with incorrect assumptions.
You mentioned these Venatori when you were here. They're a cult.
The Venatori are fools, so desperate to restore the Imperium's glory days, they'd sacrifice our nation's soul. They made an offer to your mage rebels to join forces, but I bet they didn't leave the outcome to chance. The result is the army you saw at Haven. This Elder One has more magic than you can shake a stick at.
We're gonna flirt with Dorian.
What you did for us at Haven was very brave.
It was, wasn't it? Throwing in my lot with the underdogs, that's me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister, but this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that, tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, A dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew I was taught the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
Join me.
We can use all the help we can get.
Thank whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
I just had like Dorian too. He's like, oh yeah. Alright, now that's everyone. Oh no, Cullen and Josephine. I can't go out that way. Alright, Josephine is the way I need to go. Oop. I guess I accidentally clicked on Varric. That's my bad.
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciple thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed the chosen one before.
Yeah, just be my friend like you're a friend of Hawk.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Alright, Cullen. To be fair, I'm gonna need to talk to Cassandra again. I do remember. What's the last time I saved, actually? Let's save. I think it triggers Cassandra, the next part in Cassandra's
Send men
conversation.
to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now.
I like how he just stands there and Cullen's like, did you not hear me?
We set up as best we could at Haven. Could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
I'm still iffy on who I'm gonna romance. I don't think if I flirt with Cullen here, I'm locked into a romance with him. Because I'm debating between Cullen and Solas. I don't think it'll lock me in, if I'm remembering correctly.
Thank you, Cullen. Our escape from Haven, it was close. I'm relieved that so many made it out.
As am I. You stayed behind. You could have. I will not allow the events at Haven to happen again. You have my word.
To be fair, it's interesting to see Cullen's growth. You see him briefly in Origins when you are helping the Circle in Ferelden. Unless you played the Mage Origins, and you see him a little bit more. Okay, here you go.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
So for those who don't know, the whole Dragon Age 2 as you're playing it, it's a story that Varric, well, not necessarily a story, but it's the events that Varric is recalling for Cassandra. So Cassandra was looking for Hawk, aka the champion of Kirkwall. So she kidnapped Varric and had Varric say the story, because first they were under the misconception that it was Hawk that really started everything, until they start, and there's parts where she's like, I don't believe you, and Varric's like, at this point, why would I lie? And she's like, well, the stuff you're saying does match up with some of the reports that we had been getting, blah, 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 blah. And like at the end of all that, she was like, so you really don't know where Hawk is then? And he's just like, no. And she's like, basically she wanted Hawk because she felt that Hawk could stop everything. And Varric was like, oh, well, in that case, I really wish I could tell you, but I have no idea where Hawk is. That's what's causing this fight now, because obviously he knew where Hawk was.
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawk, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ah, exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
I believed him. spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
Yeah, he did know all along. Alright. Now I believe talk to Varric again.
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Yeah, I believe you.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Alright, how do I... There is... Maybe if I talk to him again.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
Alright, well... Hold on.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important than listen to me worry. Let me know when... What?
Alright. Ah, now I can. Okay, this is what I was trying to get. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was trying to get at.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
What's so surprising about that?
You have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I'll be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Okay. I just really wanted to do this one too. Oh.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
Can go. You can't guess. There's no plan. I guess I say you can't guess.
You don't have any ideas of your own?
I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
You say those are admirable goals.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Yeah.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Alright, now? Yes, now. Here we go. I'll just try to get this out of the way, like I said.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without...
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsmen...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Listen, though, I understand. You get yourself a good book, especially if it's on a cliffhanger, and if the next one's not out yet. Like, I've been there. I understand. And then you're just eagerly awaiting like the next book, and you're just like, please come out soon. I understand. Alright, Josephine.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Lelia reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Alright. Of course, we're not gonna go do that yet. I never go straight for that. But yeah, now there's more. There's all these war table missions. Oh yeah, let me gather the gold. Ooh, 113. Much better than like the 70 I was getting. Found my resources. Oh, gather coin moved over
How are
here.
the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
So I'll probably just go through all these, and whichever one are the longest, I'll probably start those. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and end, cause like I said, I'm tired. So yeah, so that's where that is. That's really the next main quest. So there's to find the warden, scout the hinterlands. So let me go here right quick, actually, because like I said, I'll let y'all see, like, every time I go to a new area, show the area, but that way, if need be, I can go through this area and pick up all the side quests I have to. So actually, let me do this.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Okay, Hawk Warden's friend, somewhere here, disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Alright, so actually, let me get Solus, because at the beginning, there's someone he can talk to, but kind of needs Solus. I remember that much. That has to do with, you know, getting, you know, more agents for the Inquisition. So I'm the real Kumu. Oh, is that right? So then you haven't broken up with Nux. Interesting. This drama's getting real, Birch. All right.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight.
Nice.
It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers. but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Bert said, nah, I take it back.
Word for you. What is it? You may want to look into this.
I do already have what I need, haha. Alright, let me...
There must be a way to get the rift in the lake.
Yes, preferably without drowning.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Oh, I forgot. That Mark of the Rift or whatever took over my lightning. It was my bad. Hey. No.
Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
I just realized my character's not even wearing her armor. Like, the fuck?
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Like, the hell? My armor. Okay, at least all my accessories are there.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village? Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste. Still doesn't feel right.
Don't mind if I do. But yeah, oops.
Mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. Nah, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
But Stroud was in Dragon Age 2. We first met him. In this case, like Hawk mentioned, her brother joined the Grey Wardens. So for those who don't know, you go to the Deep Road, your sibling, whether it's your brother or sister. So if you play as a mage, then your brother lives and he's a warrior, and your sister dies and she was another mage. Or if you're like a rogue or warrior, then it's your brother who dies and then your sister lives. Either way, if you take your sibling into the Deep Roads, they eventually get like the blight sickness. If you have Anders with you, Anders can sense that there are Grey Wardens nearby, and he basically goes and y'all like beg for his life, and the Wardens take pity on you and take him away. That Warden is Stroud.
Join the Grey Wardens now.
Oh, Baker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
There we go, Solus.
Wardens will do anything to stop the growth. There is much to admire in that commitment, but much to be wary of as well.
Listen to him. Joining the Wardens isn't the best idea right now.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
Yes, join me as an agent. Alright, that's what I needed Solus for. I'm probably getting all sorts of turned around. What the fuck's my camp? Yeah, I'm good. Definitely not. Where is... Ah, there it is. All right. And we're going here. Yeah. I don't have a moment. That way I can do that, start picking up side quests, and then when I'll probably just before stream, before the next Dragon Age stream, because we're supposed to be playing the First Descendant with a friend of ours tomorrow after the podcast, so probably Dragon Age won't be... I'll try to do a stream Sunday. I know that I have plans, so it might not be till Monday. But I'm going to try to knock out the side quest for this area, at least. If I happen to run into Stroud, because I mean, like, by accident, you're not going to miss much. You just talk a little bit. He tells you basically where the wardens... where the wardens are gathering. And then you have to travel to another area to continue on that storyline, so... Oop. Go away.
Thanks for your help, but I feel we haven't seen the end of these creatures. How many did we lose? No one.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Maker, if something happens...
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
I'm almost like, should I go to a different area just so I can knock out a lot of side quests? But, eh.
I haven't seen one in months.
Harvest would be poor. It's not safe to work the fields.
Couple letter. For everything you told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you have no chance at all if you don't tempt the trip. My father said that taking Deadman's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. If you come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves too. Hurry, my love. Oh, to be fair, yeah, we get our first keep here, I think. Nah, there should be plenty of side quests for me to knock out. Never mind. It should be fine.
Find your own shelter.
I just like like how much sense does this make that it is boarded from the outside? Like, that's something that I just get a kick out of.
Please, the mayor could use your assistance.
Oh, it says the mayor. Okay, but I just get a kick out of that. And I know it's probably to properly represent the fact that he's boarded up, but I'm just like, it's just funny to me. Just to keep things in. But there's a dude in there though, that's what I was saying.
These people are terrified.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees. We took it.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain it? There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
I mean, the thing is they're being attacked. How's the dude gonna get out now, though?
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Appreciate it, Birch. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night here myself. And appreciate you hanging out and get you some sleep. I'll see you later.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper of the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill, but we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. Now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Anything else to find in here? Nope, okay. And then there's one more up here to get another quest, I believe. No one approached the dragon again. Sent message to capital. So they're just, yeah. Oh yeah, I think there's also like a logging stand up here, or maybe it's a quarry. No, it's a logging stand. Yeah. Yeah.
I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living at ease.
Your devotion does you credit, sister.
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Farewell.
Alright, bet. Okay, so claim a key to, yeah. So we have a couple now to do. This is one of the first things I like to do, though, just get the camps. There's only 2 in this area, so. But anyways, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. We'll use this one. So I really appreciate it. Like I said, I know tomorrow, or I guess really later today, we're supposed to be playing the First Descendant. If our friend is still, because we were supposed to play last week with him, but then he never got in touch with us after we're like, yeah, I want to play. Well, we set it up because he was like, I want to play with y'all. Let's play this Sunday. Of course, this was last week, and we were like, okay. And then like we couldn't get a hold of him, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I do know that he mentioned doing it after the podcast. So if that's the case, we'll be playing First Descendant. Sunday, like I said, I'm right now leaning on not streaming just because I do have a pretty busy day on Sunday. So if I do a stream on Sunday, honestly, if I do a stream on Sunday, it'll be a surprise for all of us. I'll just definitely have to see like how much I get done, you know, how long, what time I'm finished with everything, and go from there. And then if not, like I said, you know, we'll be back Monday. And that's when we'll, you know, go ahead and continue. I'll probably end up doing some side questing like during the podcast since they can't see my screen or whatever. So I'll probably end up doing like some of the side quests. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot. I do want to look at the war table missions, and I'm going to focus on like obviously the ones that are going to take the most time. So I just need to click on all of them and see. And then try to choose the best advisor for each one. And my main concern is to see if there's any that are going to be like long, you know, like 5 hours or 10 hours or 14 hours. That way I can start those immediately. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please have a good afternoon, morning, day, night, blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you later. Bye.